This point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's game 1 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show. And it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Milwaukee
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. Jimmy Nelson will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
And Lucroy throws a good one, so the bunt for hit attempt doesn't pan out. Brett Gardner digs in at the plate. Looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Shin-Soo Choo will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. About time for the home nine to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Grounded foul up. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Chris Davis will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way. Line
hard deep into left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Jonathan Lucroy will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We played an inning. No score.
The catcher, number 34.
Brian McCann is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And that's about.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I would guess that he would have considered himself fortunate not to have to face this cleanup hitter in that first inning, but I don't think he's feeling too fortunate now because this ball was absolutely crushed.
Here's Chase Headley.
Third baseman.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Garrett Jones will take his first cut to the ball game here. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Stephen Drew comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And there's a swing and a miss by Drew as they've got him 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And Drew swings and misses there as he's retired for out number 2. Brendan Ryan will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Has to fight to stay alive. Swing, and he pops him up. over toward foul territory. Lit for the final out of the inning. One for the Bombers here on the home run by Brian McCann. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Aramis Ramirez will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
On to first by Ryan, and there's the first out of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Ryan will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. Gene Segura will get his first chance now. Trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Gerardo Parra will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Segura runs. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Waits, now the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with a stolen base.
Good lead off the second there, now the pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0. Mike Minor will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. Just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a 1-out base runner.
Brett Gardner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anyway.
Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Brian McCann will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that's off the left field to 4-0 now. Garrett Jones will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Headley's around 3rd, heading for the plate. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Stephen Drew will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And Gardner there to put it away for the 1st out.
Now his cushion out there has gone from a 1-run lead to a 5-run lead. So he can afford to go right after these guys, and he did so right there to get that 1st out of the inning.
Juan Centeno will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. Carlos Gomez will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And Headley with the bare hand. And the throw is right over the head of Jones.
You really can't overemphasize the presence of speed and the pressure it puts on a defense. I mean, he's fooled on this pitch. It's a simple little slow grounder, but he's busting it out of the box, and he winds up beating it out.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to 3rd. On to 1st as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Mike Myers is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Brendan Ryan is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as they get ahead of Ryan now, 0-2.
Boy, that curve of his is so darn tough, especially right on the heels of that fastball. It's 20 miles an hour slower, and it dips down hard at the end.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Mike Minor will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around.
Mike Minor.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. The pitch. Fouled back. The next 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Brett Gardner will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really bury your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. That's popped up out towards short right field. Drew is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. Scooter Gennett will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Gene Segura will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors lead the run.
He's set, now the pitch. That's taken, now it's 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder
Shin-Soo Choo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here comes another 0-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Chase Headley will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out. Garrett Jones will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Gerardo Parra will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
The pitcher, number 50, Mike Fiers.
Mike Fiers will stand in now. A late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a little surprising to see the bunt still on here, but he puts it down anyway. Thrown on to first by McCann, and it winds up being a successful sacrifice.
You know, to me, it's a little surprising that he just get a good fastball to bunt right there. You have a pretty good idea that he's going to bunt the ball. Throw him a slider or something down and away, maybe something in the dirt. Make him earn it. This is just making it way too easy on him.
First pitch coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gardner has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 5-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman
Stephen Drew is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Brendan Ryan will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Mike Minor will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Chris Davis will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Brewers are challenging the previous.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Now, here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Minor ready with a 1-2 over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Ryan is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Aramis Ramirez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Scooter Gennett will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leads 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Brett Gardner will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Gene Segura is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding.
Get it out of here.
Here it comes. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Gerardo Parra will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. And the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Adam Lind will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brian McCann will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, you can position those infielders and those outfielders anywhere you want, but unless you've got somebody stationed out there in the cheap seats, it ain't going to matter much. He crushed that one.
Here's Chase Headley.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
And a ball 1-0. Well, the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. There to play it is Lind, and there's one away. Garrett Jones will dig in with 1 in and 1 away.
Garrett Jones.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now here it comes. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
And he's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ready with the 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Stephen Drew will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. And Drew swings and sends this one on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Martin Maldonado will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Under it now is Chu, and he'll put it away for the first out. Carlos Gomez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Now here's the pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Chris Davis will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. First offering on the way. There goes Gomez. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Fox, now the pitch. He's running again. Pitch is high, the throw, and no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. Spinning a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. No runs on 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Minor ready with a 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And he'll flip onto second to complete the double play. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Neil Kotz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The pitcher, number 36.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Jacoby Ellsbury will stride in. Grounded out his last time through. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Jonathan Lucroy will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Chop to third. Tough to get 2. To Drew for 1. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play. Scooter Gennett will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have swung home field advantage around right from the start. They take Game 1 of the World Series on the road as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top, 6-0. Good night from Milwaukee.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at Miller, the Brewers. Thank you for attending tonight's ball game, and remind you to please drive home safely.